Okay, this is our third video clip revolving around special products for grade 10s. In this video I want to look at what do I get if I have a binomial that I have to cube. Okay, and we're also going to look at what is a cubed plus b cubed, the sum of cubes and the difference of cubes. So let's have a look. If we cube this binomial cubing comes from a expansion where we had a plus b squared multiplied by a plus b. Now there is a shortcut, which that's why I'm leaving that open. Just want to convince you that I'm not lying to you. This we can square. It's the first one squared plus twice the two terms multiplied plus the second one squared multiplied by a plus b. So every term multiplies with that bracket. A times a is a cubed, a squared times b is a squared b. Go to the next one. 2ab times a is plus 2a squared b. 2ab times b is plus 2ab squared. The last term is plus ab squared plus b cubed. Remember, it's convention to put them alphabetically so you can identify like terms easier. Now we can clean it up. The a cubed, there's an a squared b, and there's an a squared b. So it's 1a squared b plus 2a squared b is 3a squared b. 2ab squared with another ab squared like term gives me 3ab squared plus b cubed. Okay, so that's the result when I cube a binomial. So let's write it down. It is the first term cubed plus 3 times the first term squared multiplied by the second term plus 3 times the first term multiplied by the second term squared plus the last term cubed. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. First term cubed, then it's squared, then it has a power of 1. Then there's no a in the fourth term. So I go to b. b cubed, it reverses b squared, b to the 1, and no b over there. Now, you'll see if there's a plus, everything there is positive. If there was a minus here, it will alternate. It will be positive, negative, positive, negative. Now we're going to cube a few of these, and we're going to do it straight using the form that I've shown you over there. Let's start with the easy one. X plus 2 all cubed is, we said, the first one cubed plus 3 times the first one squared times the 2 plus 3 times the first one times the second term squared plus the second term cubed. I'm just applying what I've got up there. The first one cubed, 3 times the first squared, the second, plus 3 times the first times the second squared, plus the second cubed. Now I can clean it up. X cubed, 2 times 3 is 6x squared. This is 4 times 3 gives 12x, and 2 times 3 is not 6, folks, it's 8. Okay, there we go. There's our binomial cubed where we had a plus in the bracket. Let's deal with the negative. Let's go for 2x minus 3, and we're cubing it. Now remember, the first term now, a is 2x. So this is 2x in the bracket, and I need to cube it. Plus 3 times this 2x squared. I am deliberately using brackets because the 2 must be cubed and the x must be cubed. Then multiplied by the 3. Okay, so remember, I'll fix my sign now. If it's a plus, a minus, the second term is negative. The next one is going to be plus. I could have left it a plus and made this a minus 3, not to fall into any traps. Okay, so then I have another 3, which is there in the expansion, multiplied by the first term, multiplied by the second term squared, then minus the second term cubed. Okay, let's have a look. 2 to the 3 is 6, x to the 3 is x cubed. 3 times 3 is 9, 2 squared is 4. 9 times 4 is 36x squared. Here I have 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 2 is plus 54x, and that gives me minus 27. There we go. There's our result. Okay, so you could have, let me do the other one in pink. If you only want to learn one rule, let's do it with the A plus B rule. Okay, same way I had it there. So 2x minus 3 all cubed I could have seen as 2x cubed plus 3 times the first term is 2x squared times the second term, you see I bring my minus in there, plus 3 times the first term, which is 2x, times the second term squared, plus the last term cubed. Now let's see if we get the same thing. This is still 8x. 2 to the 3 is not 6. 2 to the 3 is 8. So this is 8x cubed. I made that stupid mistake now. 3 times 2 to the power 2 is 4. 4 times that product, which is 9, is minus 36x squared. Here I've got 9 times 3 is 27, times 2 is still 54x, and minus 3 cubed is minus 27. Please don't fall into traps like this, 2 to the 3 being 6, or 3 to the 2 being 6. Okay, 2 to the 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Okay, folks, that sort of now shows you how to cube the binomial. Let us look at what I can do with it in a mixed problem. I'm going to say find 2x plus 5 squared and subtract from it, let's go with x minus 3 cubed. Okay, let's see what happens here. The first one is a binomial squared. So it's 4x squared, that times that is 10, so plus 20x, plus that squared, which is 25. Again, the scary negative, leave it out of the bracket. Now we're going to cube this binomial. It will be the first term cubed, x cubed, plus 3 times x squared, times the second term, which is minus 3. Then plus 3 times the first term, multiplied by the second term squared, and then plus the second term cubed. Now let's see how we can clean that up. 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 stays by itself for now. Here we've got minus x cubed. There we have minus 9 in that product, times this minus is plus 9x squared. Here we have 9 times 3. The 9 is positive because the negative squares away. So it's 9 times 3 is 27, times that negative is minus 27x. Okay? That's positive times that negative brings a negative. This is minus 27 times the negative in front becomes plus 27. Be careful not to slip over signs. So the leading term is minus x cubed. Then we can add those two like terms to get me to 13x squared. Here is an x, there's an x, it's plus 20 minus 27, and that gives me minus 7x. And then I have 25 plus 27 are the only constants, so that's 40 plus 12 is a beautiful 52. Okay, just work slowly so you don't fall into stupid traps here that we set for you. Okay, in our next video we will look at the sum and the difference of cubes. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel.